your lawyers are doing their job. Now, the prosecutors in the closing arguments said that it was absurd to think that you fired in self-defense if the victim was shot in the back. They said it's not logical. And then in the closing arguments, they actually quoted some of the lyrics from Snoop's Murder Was the Case.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he said, murder is the crime that they committed. Murder is the crime they committed. So they're kind of playing off the murder was the case that they gave me. So like I said, these lyrics ultimately come back to haunt you and Snoop in the courtroom, which is why I asked, were you annoyed initially when he's doing these Murder Was the Case songs when really you're the main one facing the murder?
I mean, like I said, it had nothing to, in all actuality, it had nothing to do with Snoop. It was all about me, all about what I did and how I reacted and what. Now, mind you, if I would have never gave an interview, if I would have never told them anything, that was my idea.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I want to turn myself in. I want to tell them what happened. So if I would have never done that, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. If they wouldn't have taken my statement down exactly as I said it, it would not have coincided with what they said. We wouldn't be sitting here.
You think they would just let you go?
No. Just imagine if I would have not told him what happened.
Yeah.
Without me giving my testimony, right? Without me saying he did have a gun. I fired in self-defense. Without me even saying that and just tried to have a case, it wouldn't have lined up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I got you. And, what's interesting about this case is that Snoop never tried to distance himself from you. You know, like, for example, you look at, like, the Puffy and Shine incident that happened, with Jennifer Lopez there. Granted, Shine was not an official bodyguard, but he basically fired a gun to protect his guy.
Mm-hmm.
And once the dust settled, Puffy separated himself, testified, I think, against Shine. Shine got a whole bunch of years over that and probably still feels some type of way about it to this day. And Snoop could have done something similar.
Could have.
But he didn't.
No.
He actually was sitting there potentially, was he facing life or was he facing like a smaller charge?
He was facing life. We both were.
Both were. And he had priors, which made it even worse.
Yeah.
So he actually stood with you the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Before they read the verdict, they gave me and Snoop some time alone. And we were in the bathroom alone. And, we made a commitment to one another, that whatever happens, we is together, and he said that, I'm good, and I told him the same thing. So there's a lot of things that happened, right before the verdict was read. And I knew in my heart what was going to happen.